welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Okay, so today's pick a card reading is a fun one. Okay, so I wanted to try something completely different and make it to where if you and your crush had a dream date together, what would it be like? So certain activities came to me in regards to that, and then the way that you two would be came to me. So in front of me, I have 4 different options, each with a different number. Choose the one that really calls out to you. If you need more time, you can pause the video, and if you know which one you want, you can go to the timestamp down below. Okay, let's get started. Group number 1. Okay, so what would a date be like with your person? Okay, group number 1. So, as far as like the type of date that you guys would have, I'm really getting that you and your person are overall real fiery, active people. So, as far as like a dream date for you guys goes, I'm seeing something that involves some kind of activity or a thrill of some kind. So the first thing that hit my mind was like an amusement park or a fair or a festival, okay? And I just see you guys, like either on a Ferris wheel or like a roller coaster or some kind of ride and just like, being like, woo! And yeah, and on top of that, what also came to me was like you guys with cotton candy and sunglasses on and just like being out and about and just talking to your person like through this kind of environment. And I also kind of like see them, winning you some kind of stuffed animal, like a stuffed bear or something. And yeah, you guys just having all these like laughs and stuff in between rides. And yeah, and on top of that, the other thing that's coming through, so if it's not going to be like an amusement park or a fair or festival, then I see like go-karts or like putt-putt, okay? Possibly a water park for you guys. I was getting more, not more ride-like vibes, but I mean, it's possible. Just something like that. Even laser tag, okay? Just something different and active, and I just see you guys talking in between and laughing and having a great time. Also, it's kind of like a side thing that came through. For some of you, I even see you guys like doing the sip and paint where you're drinking and you're painting. Okay, there was a slight like creative thing that came through for some of you. Also, I see this group. I feel like you guys definitely like want to be wined and dined and like taken out somewhere, some swanky, kind of fancy restaurant is what I'm seeing. I feel like this group likes a reason to dress up, and you could possibly even, go dancing afterwards. Okay, so how will your date go with you guys? Okay, so the overall energy that I'm getting with this date is that it's going to be very flirty and playful, and I just feel like your charming, witty self is going to come through, and they're not going to be able to get enough of you, okay? And I feel like it's just going to be a very magnetic energy, okay? So very fire air vibes for this group, and I feel like your person is going to be like that as well. And yet, I feel like, you're going to feel so like yourself and in your element that you're going to be like, wow, like, like that performer self is just going to come through. Although it's who you are, but you know what I mean. And what's also cool is, yeah, like I feel like, you both are going to have these king and queen like vibes to you, so they are definitely going to be your mirror in that way. And along with that, I feel like this person, like I said, they can handle the heat. They can handle your fiery, animated, lively self. And so I do feel like, they're going to be on the more laid back side of that, but they're also going to be like they're going to be like you, but I feel like a more laid back version of you, but that's completely okay because I feel like they would be your guys' rock, you know, while you get to do your thing, you know? Very Leo like energy with this group. Okay, so I feel like, you know, your guys' communication is going to be amazing. I feel like this person, as well as you, are going to, you know, see how easy and effortless, like, really, to communicate will be. And yeah, and I feel like, you know, you both will have this, like, I feel like you both like that freedom of expression and you like to be heard. And I feel like, you know, you know that not everybody's going to agree on every opinion, but it's okay. And I feel like you guys are both going to be able to be yourself and express your opinion and really be heard, you know, whether they agree or not. And this is going to be amazing, group one. So yeah, your guys' communication is going to be amazing. I feel like the attraction's going to be there, and you know, just all around, I feel like you guys are going to have an amazing time. And they are going to see you guys as being a source of light in the dark, and I feel like your intuitive spiritual side is even going to come out like sooner than you realize because you're going to feel, you know, kind of comfortable with this person, like more so than you expect, and it's really because you're just being who you are. And I also feel like, you know, they're gonna know, like, yeah, this person, they don't shy away from the spotlight. They're gonna know that about you, and they're gonna like that about you is what I'm seeing, you know, and they're gonna grant you the freedom to do your thing, which I feel like you guys are just going to absolutely love, you know, because I feel like if you guys have had, you know, more insecure people in the past, they might have felt kind of intimidated by you either being in the spotlight or posting on social media. And you know, it's just kind of like your Leo like nature. Whether you're a Leo or not, the people that tend to choose this group definitely have fiery traits. And yeah, and I feel like, you know, it's important for you to be true to yourself and to be able to do that freely without hearing it. And this person's going to grant you that, is what I'm seeing. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. It looks very lively and fiery and just like full of possibilities. And yeah, it looks amazing. All right, let me know in the comments what you thought of it, and if it resonated, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so what would a date with your person be like? Okay, group number two. So right away, I'm seeing that your person is going to give you guys flowers, or you're going to give flowers, depending on who the masculine is. And what's interesting is for this group, often, like, I get water vibes for you guys, like sign-wise of what you could be or what you act like, come across like. And that's actually what I got as far as activities go. Like, I see you guys being near water. Okay, so you guys could end up going to a water park. You could end up going swimming at somebody's pool, or if you guys live by water, or I see you guys like on a boat somewhere. Yeah, so there's definitely a possibility of water coming through for you guys. And the other thing that I'm seeing is like just, you know, either hiking or taking a walk out in nature. But again, I feel like water is going to be nearby because the water thing came through strong for you guys. And also with that, I'm also getting possible other activities. Could be like bowling, skating, that could be a rink or a skate park, and even laser tag. Okay, as possible activities. Maybe even a movie. I also see you guys, you know, having dinner and going dancing. I feel like my number twos love a dancing, which I totally get. Okay, so yeah, just possibly something to do with water, dinner out or dinner in, and dancing. Okay, so how will it be between you guys? Okay, so the overall energy that I'm getting between you and this person is like Sagittarius vibes all the way, okay? So I feel like this is going to like just make this adventurous side of you totally come out. Like this kind of a wild and free and anything is possible side to you is going to be unleashed with this connection. And I feel like, you know, you're going to find yourself being more daring and doing things that you're like, what? Like, wow, I didn't know I had that in me. Yeah, so I see you guys coming alive, all right? And along with that, yeah, so you're going to just feel this freedom that you haven't felt in some time, as well as like that feeling of anything being possible. Okay, so, group number 2. This is interesting. So you guys are going to go from feeling like Miss Independent or Mr. Independent to, oh my gosh, like your feelings are going to be like, it's all going to happen so quickly because this connection with this person, I feel like would happen so like, it would be so mutual and like effortless that you'd just be like, wow, like when can you wife me up, or when can I wife you up? Okay, depending on who you are watching this, because yeah, the attraction is going to be there and that feeling of like, is this the one? It's going to be there too. So yeah, I know you guys are really stepping into your power lately and like owning who you are and being Miss or Mr. Independent and your fierce but loving selves. But like, yeah, I feel like, you know, either your crush or the next person that you're on a date with where it's like this energetically, this is what I'm seeing, okay? And yeah, so what's interesting about that, and I feel like, you know, this person's coming across like they're currently a friend of yours, so it could be like a friend, you know, on social media or whatever, because I know you guys, you don't consider obviously this person a friend because it's who you're crushing on, or will be if you haven't met this person yet. And yeah, and I feel like, you know, it's just kind of like all gonna happen really suddenly, okay? It's like gonna be like this switch goes off between you guys and like this like passionate flame is going to be lit and you're just gonna be like, what is going on? Like you'll think you know, the way your life, the direction it's going and how you have been working on yourself, and then all of a sudden I feel like this is gonna happen abruptly. Okay, so what's interesting is I feel like you both are going to be drawn to each other's style and the way that you are, okay? So there's going to be something that's different that stands out to both of you. And like I've noticed with my group too, is that you guys are definitely, you know, coming across as more edgier lately, a little bit more rocking the boat a bit with things instead of keeping the peace, stepping more into the spotlight. So I'm not even surprised that, like, you know, I'm not surprised at all for this group, but I feel like they're going to be the same way. There's going to be something about them as well that's going to stand out to you beyond everybody else. Like you could be in a room full of people and you will only have eyes for this person. There will just be something energetically and like looks and personality wise, just all of it, that's going to like magnetically draw you to each other. Okay, so on top of that, they're kind of coming across like an Aries, which really does make sense as far as like, you know, this person bringing you out of like kind of like your comfort zone even more so. So whether this is like really like your next person or not, it doesn't matter, because it's like this person is definitely going to help you as far as like, I don't want to say help you, but you know what I mean, like you guys are on your way, I feel like, to this elevated self, and they're just gonna kind of mirror that back is what I'm seeing, you know, with like, you guys are the way you're gonna be, the way what you're gonna end up doing. It's just all gonna be like, just an, you know, really allow you to become this expansive version of yourself. Okay, so I feel like one of you or both of you you could actually speak or communicate for a living. So I feel like you're both going to be good at communication, and you know, you're going to be able to talk, and that's amazing. I do see a little bit of somebody playing hard to get. Now this could be them, so maybe they're not feeling it as soon or as quickly as you guys are, because this is a very intuitive group. So I know that you guys are going to be able to sense like who you're into right away. And or it's you guys backing up because you like the way you've been lately and you don't want things to go too fast, okay? So I'm definitely getting, though, there's going to be like this effortlessness and this click, and then all of a sudden somebody's going to want to back off a little bit. It's not indefinitely. I'm just sensing that energetically, though. Now, your message for that is not to read too much into it. So if it is them, don't read too much into it, okay? Just keep being your amazing self and keep flowing with this connection, okay? And if it's you guys, know that you can let your guard down for this person. I do see, you know, good intentions. Yeah, and that's the other theme. So you both actually have the same theme that you're working on, and that is trusting and letting your guard down again. So I won't be surprised if both of you possibly mirror a little bit of a halt to this flowing. But I'm telling you both, it looks good. So, you know, just try not to read into it too much. And overall, I really do feel like, you know, you guys are both going to be a source of inspiration for each other, just being who you are. So that's amazing, group 2. All right, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if it resonates, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what would a date with your person be like? Okay, group number 3. So right away, what I got for this group was this feeling of, and 3 is often my group that is either in a band or has something to do with music. So concert came through right away as a possible place where you guys might end up going, okay? And along with that, a few other things that came through was a car show for some of you. So I feel like you or your person, one of you could be really into cars, motorcycles, you know. They might take you to a car show. They might take you for a drive, you know. Just something like that is also coming through. Okay, the other thing that's coming through is possible skating or bowling, I would say, with that. Also, we have a movie and dinner. It's another possible activity. And then I see you guys, you know, kind of like ending the night walking in nature. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this overall feel, though, is I feel like, you know, you're both going to come across as being kind of rock starish and kind of thrill seekers, like edgy, sophisticated, badass, wearing leather coats, boots, and you kind of have this worldly or street smart vibe to you guys, okay? So yeah, rock star, hip hop-ish, all that's coming through for possibilities for this group. Okay, so how will it be between you guys? Okay, so you guys are going to bring out such a, like, fresh perspective is what I'm seeing. Like, anything is possible, you know, the world's an adventure and let's explore type of feeling, okay? So I'm getting like this real, like, I feel like, you know, they're going to bring out this inner curiosity that you guys have and just like kind of having fun no matter what you're doing. So it doesn't even matter what you guys will be doing, because I feel like you guys are both going to have that kind of energy going on. And I just see like real joyful, fun times together, okay, with the sunflower card. Now, what's interesting, okay, so you guys might also end up meeting each other's families like quicker than you expect, and I feel like it'll be theirs in particular, and that's because, it could be yours though. I honestly feel like, you know, their family's around them a lot for some reason, so it's not that things are progressing quickly necessarily, but it's more like I feel like for some reason for one of you, your family is around, you know, so it's kind of like inevitable that you guys are going to end up meeting them, is what I'm seeing. It's a general reading, so that'll be for some of you. Okay, so on top of this going really like well, I see between you guys, it's also going to kind of be, there's still going to be like kind of a mysteriousness to this connection and to really getting to know each other is what I'm seeing. So on top of the mirroring your fun side and your lively side and like, you know, like life's an adventure, anything's possible, they're also going to mirror kind of a guardedness that you guys have as well, I see. So with both people kind of having that, it's going to take some patience is what I'm seeing for this connection to really flourish, and some understanding, and kind of like what I just told group number 2, try not to read into their actions too much, okay? Because that can really like take something that was going well and kind of like throw it off kilter completely is what I'm seeing. So yeah, you know, I feel like with communication, it's going to be going well one minute and then the next minute, you know, either somebody's not going to reply right away, or it could possibly be, you know, just kind of a switch up, or like a different tone is going to come through. And, you know, like I said, like try not to read into this situation. I'm really getting that this person, they mean well, but it could be a defense mechanism. Like when things start going well for this person, they might kind of do things that might either throw the connection. I don't want to say sabotage because that seems extreme, but, you know, just kind of like seeing where you're at and kind of how can, it's kind of like seeing how resilient can you be. Now I get if you guys are like, no, you know what, I want somebody who is like straightforward and open with me, then I get that. I don't feel like this person's going to be too extreme with that, but yeah, I do see though sometimes like a knee-jerk reaction, they might do something that kind of sees like, will you still want this connection or not? So yeah, you know, again, general reading, this may or may not apply to you, but that's what's come through. So yeah, you know, I do feel like you guys are both going to kind of be on kind of like edge and trying to see any signs and like clues, like is this person really feeling this connection the way that I am? So I'm, yeah, you know, okay, so this is interesting because I see though that you both are going to be really feeling this connection and like wanting to see what all it has in store, and I feel like it does have this really joyful energy to it. But at the same time, I feel like you're both going to be kind of on edge and a little bit on guard and not wanting, almost like you're both going to want to play hard to get a little bit and like really see, will the other almost like chase me is what I'm seeing. So again, I would just be mindful of this and like really just ride the flow and enjoy what's going on and try not to play, you know, hard to get, because sometimes people play the game a little too hard and it's like it leaves both of you confused and like hurt, you know. So yeah, I think that will diffuse their wanting to do that, if that makes sense. Like the less you do it, the less they'll do it. But okay, so going back to your date though, I don't want to end on that note. So I really do feel like group 3 though, that like you, your person is kind of like coming out of kind of a stormy phase in life, and like they're really starting to feel like, like, you know, they can breathe again, they can have fun again, like things are okay, and like now what type of feeling. So I do feel like you coming into their life is going to be like such a source of light for them as well as them for you. And okay, so the other interesting thing that I got too with this connection is I feel like, you know, I feel like you both are going to, like the Rubik's Cube, like challenge each other in ways that other people have not been able to. And I feel like, you know, your conversations are going to be like just deep and expansive and unlike, you know, the previous relationships. So I feel like, you know, the attraction's going to be there, the mental stimulation's going to be there, and I also feel like, you know, family means a lot to both of you, and that I can see you guys like, you know, just kind of having like barbecues, in backyards and just kind of like having kind of a laid back good time, like when you're not out and about doing a concert or doing whatever. Like I do see that, you know, like just combining friends and family and just really having a great time together. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. Let me know about what you got, and if it resonates, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Okay, group number 4. Okay, so what would a date with your person be like? Okay, so as far as activities go for your person, so I did get like bowling or skating, and that could be like a roller rink or a skate park. And even like laser tag came through as like possible activities to do. But overall, as well as I saw you guys possibly like sharing a milkshake somewhere and like gazing into each other's eyes, which I thought was so sweet. But overall, I'm getting the impression though with you and your person that the overall theme that's coming through is very air-like vibes. So I feel like, you know, you're both intelligent people. So I'm getting the impression that you or your person, depending on who like the masculine is, and would actually really hone in on the person's favorites. So I feel like, yeah, you know, one of the options was going out to dinner and possibly dancing, you know, but like picking their favorite, whatever their favorite food is type thing. And if you guys are staying in, I see you like cooking their favorite food, you know, while playing their favorite music, or maybe a song that you both like share, or a playlist or something like that that connects you two is what I'm seeing. And on top of that, I'm also seeing, you know, possibly you guys getting or giving the person's favorite flowers. Okay. So yeah, I'm also seeing walking through nature, okay, and even being by water in particular is coming through. I feel like you're both drawn to water and you feel just so like peaceful, and like there's just such tranquility around water is what I'm getting. And just like being like, you know, by a sunset and taking pictures by it. So yeah. Okay, so how is this connection going to be? So I feel like you guys are instantly both going to be drawn to each other's eyes, like they're the most attractive eyes that you've ever laid eyes on. And that, you know, that's when that whole like sharing a milkshake and gazing into each other's eyes like hit my mind. So yeah, I do see you both are going to be physically attracted to each other, but it's going to be more than that though. I'm seeing like you're both definitely going to be attracted to each other's personality and energy as well. It's like this full package vibe. And I feel like your conversations are going to be like fun, charming, playful, flirty, just real carefree vibe is what I'm getting. And yet I do feel like you both can go deep too, which also feels refreshing, because it's like how many people can really, you know, go deep on a topic. So yeah, that's gonna be like a rare gem feeling to you guys is what I'm seeing. So a nice balance with that. Okay, so I'm actually getting the impression though that at first this connection is going to seem kind of hard to get, okay? So one of you is going to be kind of hard to pin down is what I'm seeing. So hard to get, hard to reach, hard to, you know, contact, communicate with, or actually get a date down is what I'm seeing. Okay, so along with that, so you both are coming across like you love freedom. Okay, so you're both going to mirror that, and In particular, I'm getting that you both are independent people who love your space, you love your freedom, you love being with people, and you love connecting with people. But at the same time, it's like you both see a time and place for everything. Like there's a time and place to be social, there's a time to connect with the one that you're, you know, seeing, and then there's like a time to like totally, you know, kind of like have your time to yourself and like rejuvenate, you know, get back to you, or get on a creative wavelength, or whatever it is, you know, that you do. And yeah, I see that you both are going to make that known. Like, I don't feel like, you know, there's going to be any wavering when it comes to you both presenting who you are. Like, I'm getting a real, like, it's going to be upfront, like both of you. So you're both kind of blunt in that way, I see, and fiery, and like, yeah, just like, hey, this is how it is, this is how I am, you know, like, take it or leave it. But it's interesting because you both mirror this, you know, that independent, freedom-loving vibe. So yeah, I do see that. Like, you both want somebody, but you also still want to feel like internally free, you know? So yeah, so along with the air vibes coming through, and I feel like, you know, you both value peace and harmony and things flowing, I also feel like, you know, you both are going to see that there is a definite depth to you, a definite creativity and intuitive side as well. Okay, so the water is coming through. I feel like a lot of people don't get to see that about group 4. I feel like you guys reveal your water side to only a select few, so this will be one of those people that you do reveal it to. Also, I feel like, you know, this overall is going to be a very inspiring connection, you know, just very like lively, fun, like anything is possible, and just like there's just going to be something about it in particular that you both connect with. And yeah, it's going to be inspiring. Okay, group number 4, this is what I see for you guys. Let me know what you think about what you got in the comments, and if it resonates, don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys.